If you've shopped online, chances are you've bought from a business powered by Shopify. You know that purple Shop Pay button you see at checkout, the one that makes buying so incredibly simple? That's Shopify, and there's a reason so many businesses sell with it, because Shopify makes it incredibly easy to start and run your business. Shopify is the commerce platform behind 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. Shopify gives you that leg up from day one with hundreds of beautiful and ready-to-go templates to express your brand style, and forget about the code. Tackle those important tasks in one place, from inventory to payments to analytics and more. Spread your brand's word with built-in marketing and email tools to find and keep new customers. If you want to see less carts being abandoned, it's time for you to head over to Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/DCR. Go to shopify.com/DCR. Shopify.com/DCR. No matter what your job is, you're going to benefit from knowing one or two AI or tech skills. That's where Udacity comes in. DCR is sponsored by Udacity. Want to learn skills that command higher salaries so you can stack more sats? Udacity is an online learning platform with courses in AI and tech, and some blockchain as well. Udacity removes the guesswork from DIY learning so you can learn what you need and optimize your time. When you learn with Udacity, you're actively learning and practicing exercises and projects. Udacity is consistently ranked as the top skill development platform because it uses real-world projects and human experts to help you upgrade your work. Udacity just launched a master's degree in AI. For under $5,000, you can get the Master of Science in AI. For a better job, better opportunity, and more confidence, check out Udacity today. The tech field is always evolving, and you should be too. You can try Udacity risk-free for 7 days. Head to udacity.com/DCR and use code DCR for 40% off your order. Once again, that's udacity.com/DCR for 40% off. Make sure you use our promo code DCR so they know we sent you. It's 8 a.m. Eastern, December 5th, and this is your daily crypto report. Bitcoin is up slightly at $91,142. ETH is up slightly at $3,127. XRP is up slightly at $2.07.
Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving takes the work out of being behind the wheel, allowing you to relax and reconnect, while also staying in control. Enjoy the drive in Blue Cruise-enabled vehicles like the F-150, Explorer, and Mustang Mach-E. Available feature on equipped vehicles. Terms apply. Does not replace safe driving. See Ford.com/Blue Cruise for more details.
The world moves fast. Your workday, even faster. Pitching products, drafting reports, analyzing data. Microsoft 365 Copilot is your AI assistant for work. Built into Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and other Microsoft 365 apps you use. Helping you quickly write, analyze, create, and summarize. So you can cut through clutter and clear a path to your best work. Learn more at Microsoft.com/M365 Copilot.
JPMorgan says Strategy's financial resilience is a key factor shaping Bitcoin's short-term price direction even more than miner activity. Strategy's enterprise value to Bitcoin ratio remains above 1, which signals it's unlikely to sell Bitcoin to meet obligations, especially with its new $1 billion reserve, which can cover up to 2 years of dividends and interest. This stability reassures markets. Bitcoin's recent price pressure is partly due to declining mining hash rate and profitability. JPMorgan estimates Bitcoin's production cost at $90,000, down from $94,000 per kilowatt hour. Analysts say this is secondary to Strategy's balance sheet and influencing prices. They also noted that Strategy has slowed its Bitcoin accumulation but recently crossed 650,000 BTC. Meanwhile, the risk of Strategy being removed from MSCI indices may already be priced in after MSTR underperformed Bitcoin by 20% since the consultation began in October. JPMorgan says if MSCI keeps Strategy in its indices, both MSTR and Bitcoin could rebound strongly. Well, Ledger researchers uncovered a vulnerability in the MediaTek Dimensity chip used in many Android phones, showing that physical electromagnetic fault injection can fully compromise the device. The attack lets hackers bypass security checks and execute code at the chip's highest privilege level. It requires physical access but takes just minutes to repeat. The flaw puts users of smartphone-based Web3 wallets at risk, especially those storing private keys directly on their phones. Ledger stressed that its own hardware wallets are not affected and emphasized the need for secure elements in crypto storage. MediaTek acknowledged the issue but said EMFI is outside the security scope of consumer-grade chips. The discovery comes as physical attacks on crypto holders are increasing worldwide, including a recent murder in Vienna and crypto-related kidnappings in France and Belgium. Well, international authorities have dismantled a large crypto fraud and money laundering network that moved more than 700 million euros through fake investment platforms, Europol said. The takedown followed years of investigation that began with a single fraudulent trading site and eventually uncovered a sprawling network of call centers, shell companies, and laundering operations operating across multiple countries. The group lured victims through aggressive social engineering calls and fabricated dashboards showing fake profits. Once victims sent funds, the network moved the crypto across multiple blockchains and exchanges to hide its origin. As the probe expanded, investigators found the operation tied to numerous websites and a sophisticated financial infrastructure spread across several jurisdictions. Europol said the actions represent a coordinated strike against multiple pillars of the online crypto fraud industry and that authorities will continue tracing the group's assets across the jurisdictions where it operated. And finally, AlphaTon Capital has filed a shelf registration with the SEC to expand investments in Toncoin, Telegram's mini-app ecosystem, and the Cocoon AI network. The NASDAQ-listed treasury firm Aton is no longer bound by the SEC's baby shelf rules, allowing it greater fundraising flexibility. The capital will support acquisitions of Telegram-based startups in payments, content distribution, and blockchain services, as well as Toncoin treasury growth and infrastructure deployment. AlphaTon has already added NVIDIA B200 GPUs to Telegram's Cocoon network, where users earn Toncoin by renting GPU power. That's all for us today. Visit us at dailycryptoreport.io and listen to us everywhere else you podcast under Daily Crypto Report.
Why have three Gilmore Girls in a small town resonated with generations of fans? And what does a TV series that ended nearly 2 decades ago reveal about who we want to be? Generation Gilmore Girls is a brand new 3-part podcast series that looks for answers where it all began, in Connecticut. Hosted by me, Chloe Wynn, and produced by Connecticut Public, the same award-winning NPR and PBS member station behind the chart-topping podcast Generation Barney. This series is about the TV we love and how it shapes us. We'll take you inside the creation of Gilmore Girls, why we keep revisiting it, and the impact the show has had on its home state. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to the show, this podcast offers fresh insights and heartfelt nostalgia. Follow Generation Gilmore Girls on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you're listening now. Trust me, it's worth the trip back to Stars Hollow.
Hi, it's Reese Gorman, congressional reporter and host of the brand new podcast On Notice. This is the new podcast from Notice, the nonpartisan newsroom covering politics and policy in Washington, D.C. Each week, I'll bring you real conversations with members of Congress and those who make the Hill run. And it's packed into just 30 minutes, so you can learn a lot without taking too much time out of your busy day. Join me for On Notice. That's Notice spelled Notus. Available every Monday wherever you get your podcast or on YouTube.